Hello guys, this is your second video for Max class. So in this class we will learn about interior lighting, like learn about interior lighting for daytime and also interior lighting for nighttime. So I have provided this 3D file in the class 2 folder. So you can just open this 3ds Max file from there. So I just opened this file. Now just give a clear and close this. So this is how this model will be. So using this model, we will learn about the interior lighting for daytime and nighttime. So just hide this, press Alt H, again press Alt H. So now I will go to the top view and we will convert this to wireframe mode. Turn off this edge faces and then change it to wireframe override. So, so in the wireframe mode, it will look like this from the top view. So this is the bed and here. So I just would like to show it from inside. Change it to perspective. So now change it to default shading. So press Shift Alt both and now just try to orbit it like this. Press Shift and Alt both and now press Alt and move the cursor. So this is how this interior model is. So using this, we will learn interior lighting for daytime and nighttime. So now before that, before starting to do a lighting setup, first we have to place a camera. So for that, we'll just move to top view and now go to wireframe mode. So thing is, we have to hide this so we can place our camera in this side. So just select all these things. Press OK. Now press unhide Alt U to unhide all the things. So change it to wireframe mode and change the view from top. Now once we have made it as a group, just click this alone and hide this. Press Alt H to hide it. Now the first thing is we have to place the camera. So go to camera here and then in camera select V-Ray. So we have to select V-Ray physical camera. Just click on this and now uh, just click here and make a view like this. So from left, let's make it as a four panel. Let it be left itself. So so now just see that our camera is placed at 0. So we have to change the position of the camera. So here select this camera, just select the line of the camera, and then so let's move this camera. So just keep this file is getting too heavy. So let's keep one viewport itself for now. And now let's move this camera angle like it's in right? So let's change it to, let's wait. You see the unit setup. So display unit is in millimeters. And system unit is in millimeters. Okay. Now we have to give the height around 1500 mm. So press Ctrl Z. Isolate this camera and now just select on this camera path in this line. And now uh, uh, move this to 1500 like this. And now unisolate things. So this is the normal human height, eye level. Now go to perspective view, turn on the default shading, and now just press C. Once press C, we'll be able to view the direct viewport from the camera angle. Now we are seeing the direct view from the camera angle as we have pressed the C. So this is the view that we are getting, but nothing is seen here. So we'll change the viewport to two sides like this. So here we'll change it to perspective, default shading, and here as a top view. So now we have to move, just click here and press C. So we'll get a view of bedroom like this. From this camera angle, we are getting a view like this. Now just try to move this like this. But still, we are not able to get the whole view of this room. At the normal human high level, the camera is being placed at the human high level at 1500. So still, we are not able to get the whole view. So for that, we have to adjust the view. So for that, just click this camera, go to modify. In modify, you have an option called sensor and lens. So there is something called focal length. So if you just adjust this focal length, just change it to 20, see, you can see the whole thing. But this is not a proper way because the angle of the view is looks like something very deep. So it looks like a very stretched view. So this is not a correct way. So always keep this focal length as 40. 40 is the standard for focal length. So that is the proper, if you keep this 40 as a standard, then you will get a proper realistic view. So let it be 40. And there is another thing, come down. There will be another thing available in the camera option, which is known as clipping and environment. So in this clipping and environment, just turn on this clipping. Once you turn on this clipping, change it to perspective. So now I can move this camera outside. I'm keeping it like this so that whole thing is visible under the camera. Now I press C over here. So I'm not able to see anything. Default shading. So I'm not able to see anything here. So just come out of this. See, when I press C here, just when I press C, I'm not able to see anything. So now if I click on camera, I can see something red kind of thing. So I'll again change it to perspective. Just click on this camera and now as we have to come to the clipping environment. So we have turned on the clipping. Now there is two near clipping plane and far clipping plane. So these two is the thing which we need to adjust. Red color thing checks over here. So this is the main thing which is a clipping thing near and far. So just move this. Can you see? This is the far clipping. This red color checks is far clipping. So these clippings are already default when we create a camera. This comes as per view 1, 2, and 3. So another thing is this red color, which is a clipping. If I off this, it won't be seen. It will be hidden. So if I on this, this red color clipping will be seen. So we have to adjust this both near and far clipping. Just first move this far clipping beside till as much as the view that you want. So let's move the far clipping till here. So see in the plan, we have moved this red color far clipping till this side. Now another thing that you have is near clipping, which will be just next to the camera. Now let's move this. So let's make it as a 1000. So now the near clipping is appeared here. So when we have set it this near clipping here, just now make it to default shading. Now press C. So we can just see the outer window of this model. Now again, click on the camera. Now go to clipping and again just increase this near clipping. See, now you can see I have kept it as 1200 near clipping. So I came inside the window and I'm seeing the blinds of the window. So again, if I increase this near clipping, I'm getting inside the room. So let it be like this. So in this way, I'm getting the whole view of the bedroom. Before that, I was not able to get the view. Keeping the camera height at 1500 mm and placing the camera inside the room, I was not able to get the view. But when I placed outside this camera, uh, the wall was hiding, so I cannot see the bedroom. So to just get rid of the obstacle, the wall and the windows, still keeping the camera outside, we want to hide this without hiding the wall, just using this clipping environment. We are able to view the whole bedroom by just using the near clipping and far clipping. This clipping thing just makes you to get rid of this extra this wall kind of thing which comes between the camera and the view thing. So in this way we can get a view, and while we do a render we'll get the exact thing what we see. It's not like while rendering only the wall will be seen. This bedroom view will won't see like that. It won't happen. Once you have done this clipping, you can render normally. Like keeping the camera outside itself, you can just render the inside of the bedroom. So that for that way, we have to use this clipping and environment to get rid of the whatever the obstacles come between the camera and the view. So I hope you guys understood this. So now let's start a lighting setup. So first we will start setting the light for daytime. So during day, the main source of light is natural light. For natural light, what would be the main light source? So for the natural light, the main light source is sun. So to add the sunlight, let's go to lighting. Just go to lights and here click to V-Ray. Just click on V-Ray. So in V-Ray, we have V-Ray light and V-Ray sun. So in the previous class, we saw what V-Ray light is. For a studio render, we use this V-Ray light. Now to make it as a daytime render, we have to add a natural light source, which is a V-Ray sun. So let's click on V-Ray sun and in the plan, let's add the V-Ray sun from the side like this. So let it be like this. Now, once you place this, it will ask something like this. Would you like to automatically add a various sky environment now? So click yes. So before that, let's load the low quality thing. So go to rendering, render setup. We have to load that uh, low quality render. Load preset. So we have low quality render. So let's open this. Load. Let the output let the output be like 8 800 and width as 600. So let it be like this 900 by 600. Now just close this. Now let's add a various sum. Just click here and drag it and leave it like here. So now click yes to add an element sum. So once doing this, the next thing is we have to make a render. Render setup. So we have to change this. Select on here and lock this. Once you lock this, now click close and here turn on the safe frame. Show safe frame. Okay, it is coming like this. So here using this dolly camera, we will try to zoom in and then click on the camera, go to modify, just increase, just increase it like this and this also make it like this. So again adjust this, adjust the clipping like this. So like this is fine. So now let's start the render. Give an interactive render. So we are not able to see anything here. So just select the camera, go to modify, select the camera, go to modify. So here we'll change the thing, like change it to 18 and make it as 20. So still we cannot see anything good. So the next thing is, if we are not able to see these things, then the main thing is we have to adjust the sun thing. So let's keep this here. So here we have to adjust the sun thing. So change it to left. So now let's select this and go to modify. In sun parameter, let's try to change this. Once we have increased the intensity multiplier to 2, and now another next thing is to that the everything what we have done, but still it is looking black. So the thing is we have to hide these things. So we have to hide the curtains. Let it be like this. And now change it to default shading. Let's try to hide this. And press this and hide it. Let's delete this and delete this. Okay, guys. Now that you can see the intensity of the sunlight. So if we just change this, automatically thing changes. So let's keep it this side. So let it be like this, guys. So let's keep it in this way. Now you can see that the natural daylight, the sunlight is passing in like this. So so the next thing is we can just change the brightness thing, increase and reduce the brightness of the sun. So for that, just select this sun, go to modify. So under the once you come to modify, you have V-ray sun. So you have sun parameters here. Just select this sun, go to modify. In the V-ray sun 001, we have sun parameters. So here we have intensity multiplier. Just reduce it to 1. So this is the default intensity multiplier. Now another thing is size multiplier. If you just want to increase the brightness and reduce the brightness, so if you keep it as zero point 0.2, so the brightness of the sun is automatically reduced. And if you change it to 5, so too much brightness. So just keep it as 1, which is a proper thing, proper daylight. So the next thing is size multiplier. So size multiplier is just like it increase the size of the sun or decrease the size of the sun, like a small or a huge sun. So if the size is increased, if the sun size is increased, then the shadows will be much smoother, will look realistic. But if the sun size is very small, then the shadows will be very sharp like this. So now the sun size is 1. So it is small. So this looks, the shadows are looking very sharp. Now let's increase the sun size to 10. So the shadows are looking much smoother like a realistic thing. So this is the difference between size multiplier. So as the sun size is also increased, when I change it to wireframe mode, you can see this. The sun size is increased. If I change it to 1, the sun size is smaller and the shadows are very sharp. So let's keep it as 10. So it will look a realistic kind of thing. So after this, the next thing that we have is color mode. So yes, in the sun parameters, so this is sky parameter, this is different. We were in the sun parameters, yes. In the sun parameter, like right here, we have a color mode. So in color mode, you have three options: filter, direct, and overlay. So if you click on direct, it will look like this. So it looks completely different. So the color mode is completely different from the filter. So if you change it to override, so this looks something in this way. So if you change it to filter, it looks more realistic, like a natural kind of effect. So if you want to do a daytime render, so in color mode, just select filter. And for if you select override, it is like combination of filter and dapper. So I prefer filter, which looks much better. So to create a natural daylight, this is one method. By using V-ray sun, we can create a natural light of the sun. So there is another alternative method for to create this natural light. So that is like as in the previous class we made a V-ray light. So in that way we can just go to create in the lights. So we have another thing which is the V-ray light. So alternative to this V-ray sunlight, if you are not going to use V-ray sunlight, so alternate to that, we have a V-Ray light. So click on V-Ray light and just draw it, drag it and draw it like this. So in the previous class, we made this V-Ray light. So to change, we have to go to modify. So in the V-Ray light, go to modify. Once you have select this light, so in the modify in general, you have a type option. So this rectangular thing is the plane. Change it to dome. So if you change it to brown and now change the multiplier to 150 and just see the difference. So this is a dome light. Now let's reduce the intensity multiplier to 100 or like 50. So this is how the effects that you will get. So let's so this is the difference between if you just turn off this dome light, so you have this kind of effect. But if you turn on the dome light, you will get much more brighter. So using dome light, we can increase the brightness, and also if we don't want to use various sunlight, we can use dome light for shadows. So now another thing is there is something called map kind of thing. Like, so let's see what map is. Just check on the map. Just click turn on. Just check on the map, and now we have to select a map. So for that we have to download an HDRI. There is something HDRI sky. So we can make a surrounding thing with a HDRI map. So for that, let's download a HDRI map. Go to Poly and so in this we can download HDRI. Just click on browse HDRI. So for daytime render, we have to add. So let's add this thing. Click on this. So here you can just select 4K and select HDR and just click on download. So it's been downloaded, and now we have to load that map. So click on this no map. This dialog box appears. So click on bitmap now, or just search as variant bitmap. Just click on this variant bitmap. Just double click on this variant bitmap. So this dialog box will appear. Here we need to go to downloads. So here the downloaded file is there. Just click on this, press open. So we have added the map on the surroundings. So now just turn on this material editor. So now to rotate this environmental map, to rotate this map, we just need to click this and drag. Just drag it and drop it. Just drop it here. It will ask for instance. Click OK. So now we got the map over here. If we just turn off this dome, so if you just turn off this dome, only the sunlight is available here. So let's select this sunlight and disable this. Now go to modify, click on the dome light and now enable this. So now we got the this environmental map sunlight. So we have this map environment. Now the shadow is appearing according to that map using the dome light intensity. Now just increase this or just make it as 30 to make it more realistic. So whenever you are adding a map, so that time just keep the multiplier as a 30 as a default, as a standard. So it will create a realistic kind of effects. So once you have dragged this map over here, now the thing is in the just select this. So in this settings, we have something in the mapping, we have something horizontal rotation. So just rotate this, keep a value around like this, and see the changes. The environmental, the environment is automatically rotating around the model. So if you reduce this, you can see the shadow. See now the shadow is here. If I reduce this, now the shadow is increased much more. If I go to minus, now shadow is coming on the wall. So let it be like this. So in this way, we can edit the horizontal rotation. So now to increase the brightness or reduce the brightness, uh, so before adding a map, we have to set a multiplier like 30 as a standard here. And once after you have added map, just to rotate the map and just to rotate the map, you have to drag it and apply it in the material list. So once you have moved it to environmental list here, from here you can change you can easily rotate the environmental map. So from this you have another option called in the processing. Here you can change the intensity. You don't need to change the multiplier here. You can directly change the intensity over here. Now just click 2 and see the intensity is increased. Overall intensity is increased. So once you drag this and keep it the map over here, you can change the brightness and everything in this material editor. Under the processing, you can change the brightness. So if we want to reduce it, like keep zero point 0.5, so it will be much more lighter. So let's keep it 1 is a normal brightness. 1.5 gives a good brightness for the room. So this about daylight setting, guys. So till you just try this out, we'll continue the nighttime lighting settings in next few minutes. So till here, try this out, guys. Thank you. Okay, guys, now let's continue with the class. So, till now, we have saw how to do interior lighting for daytime. Now we will learn how to do interior lighting for nighttime. So, here we have just now we saw, so in the V-ray light, we change it to dome, and in the dome, at, below we and the maps we added the HDRI map for daytime. So then we drag this and drop it in the material slot. So this is a day HDRI map, and then we adjust the horizontal rotation and we just adjust the brightness overall multiplier. So we got this result. Now to replace it for a nighttime render, nighttime HDRI. So we have to replace this bitmap file. We have to either we can replace from here, but already we have applied it, dragged it and applied it in the material editor. So now we don't need to go and replace it from here. We can directly replace it from bitmap in the material editor. So instead of daytime HDRI, we can add a nighttime HDRI. So before that, we will download a nighttime HDRI. So let's go to this polyhaven, and now let's select a nighttime HDRI. So here we have an option called night. Just click on this. So now let's see nighttime what sky will be good. So let's see this one. So we'll download this night sky. Just click on HDR and just download this. So this is downloaded, and now go to bitmap and replace this. Just click on this place, this button. Here you have already this one is daytime HDR. Right? Now we downloaded this one. Just click on Pillar Drive. The preview will be shown. Just click on Open. So as we changed it, the render also in the interactive render is also it's updated. So let's try to change the horizontal rotation. See, it's like a nighttime. It looks like a nighttime light. So like this, by changing the nighttime HDRI, we can get an effect of nighttime night time shadows. So let it be like this, or let's try to reduce it little bit. Make it as a 30. So we are getting the blinds shadow over here, and the overall multiplier to make it more like nighttime. So we have to reduce the overall multiplier so that we can reduce the brightness of the natural HDRI light. So we can add the artificial lights for interior. So let's keep it as 1. So the brightness is reduced from the previous thing. So in the daytime interior, the main source of light is natural light, which is a V-ray sun, or else we can use a dome light with HDRI map. Now at the night time, the main light source for interior lighting is the artificial lights like a profile light, cover light, or RES lights. These kinds of lights is what main source for interior render in the night time. So at that time, we have to reduce the highlightness of the HDRI light. So we can just keep it in overall multiplier as 1 and let it be like this. Don't need to be more brightness. And after this, now we'll add a profile light. So just move this or let it be like this itself. Just close this one. Here we can add. So we have a place here. So here we have a place for to add a coverlet. So we'll add a coverlet by using V-Ray light. So just change it to top. This side we can add a coverlet. So just go to create in the lights. We can select a V-Ray light. Just select a V-Ray light. Here we have to change the type to plane. Now uh, draw this from the top plan. In the top plan, just draw it and make it like this. And let's move this like this. Now change it to perspective. Now change this to default shading. Turn off this wireframe. Change it to default shading. So we have to place it over here. So move this, bring it here. So now we can see this light here and just rotate this. Let it be 45-degree angle and just try to place it over this. And now rotate it 45-degree over the side like this. So let it be like this. The next thing is go to modify. In the modify, just change the multiplier to 150. So now see we are getting a curve light effect. And even the size, we have to change the size of this light. Change it to wireframe mode. Now just try to adjust the length and just fix it correctly that it is properly. So now in the modify, we have to make the multiplier as 150. So like this, we will get a curve light effect in the render. We can also change the color of this. So in mode, we have two options. Color, we have two options. One is color and another is temperature. So in color, if we just in the mode, if we just select a color, and here if you just click on the color, we can change the color of this light. So just move this on upside and then just change the color like this. Like this, we can change the color of light. If you want yellow, we can keep it as yellow. If you want blue, we can change it to as the color that we want. If you want pink, we can change it to pink. So in this way, we can edit the color for the core light. So if we again want to change it to like dull pink, so we can keep it at the center. So if we completely want to change it to white, then move it to down. So it will become a white. And also move this also to down like this. So now it's a pure white color light. So now just click OK, and this is a neutral white light. For color, as we saw, we have to just click on this color and we can change the color as we want. And now there is another option called temperature. So in temperature, we can change the temperature of the light, like warm light or cool light, that kind of thing. So here the temperature value is available. So 6500 is a neutral light. So if you reduce it to 3000, sorry, 3000. See, as we reduce it to 3000, we'll get a warm light, warm kind of light. So as if we increase it to 9000, we'll get a cool light, cool color of light. So here you can see the color. It is like a bluish thing. So if we change it to 10,000, we are getting almost a cool light. That's the difference. Just we have to give the temperature value like 4000. We are getting some kind of warm look. So 6500 is the neutral. If you click on 6500, so the color is changed to white. So it is a neutral light. So this way we can also change the color of the lights. So this is what is a cove light. Now the next type of light is IES light. So what IES light is, I will just show you an image. So in this image you can see that there is number of options. These one, two, three. There's so many options. These are the number of types of IES lights. So it is just like a spotlight which will have a shadow of light in this design. So this is what is known as IES light. So I will provide these files to you in this class 2 folder. You can just load these IES files from this folder. You can also download it from IES library. So I will also show that. Now let's see. We'll we'll see how to let's select something. If we want to add this IES file into our model, first we have to select that which type of IES light that we want to load. So I think we can load number 27. We'll see how 27 will appear in the model. So let's close this. To apply IES lights, just make it in top view. Whenever we want to place a light, we have to make it in a plan. So now let's go to create. In the lights, we have a V-Ray. Select V-Ray. In V-Ray, we have option called V-Ray IES. Just click on this and now just drag this. Click here and drag it like this. Okay. Like this, we can add a IES light. So the next thing is we'll adjust this in the 3D model. Just click to perspective. So select this from just click on the path line. So select this, so whole thing will be selected. Now move upside. Now just keep moving upside. let's place it here, like we place this light over here. Okay, it's going outside. So move it here and move it down like this. Just change it to default shading. So we have to bring it out like this. Now you can see that this alone, the light is alone is visible here. So let's move it near the wall. But now we can see that only this spotlight is alone is visible, but the IES kind of effect is not coming here. So for that we have to move the target. So in this light we have this target also. Just click on this target and move it downwards and move it inside. Just bring it like this and move it like upside like this. So let the target be like this. And now to bring the IES file, so select on this light alone. Don't select the whole thing, not target, not this path. Just click on the light Vire IES. And now go to modify. You have IES file here, which is written as none. So to add it, just click on none. To add the IES file, click on none. So we want to load this 27 number. So remember this number 27. Now in the modify, just select this, go to modify. Here in modify, you have IES file and that is none. Just click on this none. This dialog box will appear. So in class 2 folder, I have provided this file called nice IES. Just open this. You have files here. So we have selected number 27. So click on 27 and click open. Once you have selected 27, now the next thing is we have to increase the multiplier. So we have to increase the intense value. Just come below and click on this intense value and make it as 10,000. So now we are getting the effect of the IES thing on the wall. If you increase to 15,000, the more effect will be applied over there. So this is how we have to select the IES file. Uh, in this way, we'll get that shadow, light shadow on the wall. And we can also change the color. So in color mode, just click on color and here you can change the color as we saw in the V-Ray light. So if you change it to black and then you can just change the color, whichever color that you want, like this. Like this, we can change the color, whichever color that we want. So let it be white itself as a neutral. Let it be like this. Click OK. And also, if you go to temperature, same thing, we can just change the temperature by changing it to 3000. It will give you a warm light effect. Applying a 3000, it will give you a warm light effect. And now changing it to 10,000, it will give you a cool light of effect. This shadow looks like a cool light. So if we change it to 6500, it is a neutral light, a white color light. So this is how we can bring IES lights in the interior scene, so that we just place the light, and after that, once we select the IES file in the modifier, just go up. So here in the IES file, if we select the IES file, we will get the shadow however that we want. If we just change the IES file to some other thing, like for randomly, if we select number 18, click open. So we have to increase the intensity value. We have to come down here. We have intensity value. Just increase it to 10,000 or 15,000. See, this is completely different comparing to the previous one. So like this, we have to change the IES file. We can replace the IES file by clicking on this. So if you want to download more IES files, then uh, you can just type, which is IES library. So from here you can download as many IES files that you want. Go to browse. So these are the different kinds of IES files. From here you can download however whichever IES file that you want. If you want this kind of IES file, you can download this. So this is where you can make utilize of IES files, IES lights in the interior scene. So now the other thing is, now see in the this interactive render, we can see these curtains, and we have added uh, nighttime environment HDRI map on the outside, but that is not visible. So this curtain looks very solid. So to make these curtains as a translucent or a transparent, we have to open a material editor. So just click on this material editor, or other thing is to press M. That is the shortcut key for material editor. Now the thing is, we want to make this curtain as a transparent or translucent material. So for that, just open this material editor, and here just select any slot like this. Now I am selecting this one, material 2 slot. I'm selecting this material 2 slot, and then I'm renaming here as curtain. Now I have renamed it as a curtain. So the next thing is, I have something there called V-Ray material. So click on this. Here you have to type V-Ray two-sided material. V-Ray two-side material. So just type V-Ray two-sided. You will get this V-Ray two-side material. Just click on this. Once you click, give a double click on this. This dialog box will appear. Replace material. So select this option. Keep all material as sub-material. So click this option. Keep all materials as sub-material, and then click OK. Once you do that, we will find a front material. front material, back material, and translucency. So in front material, just click on this. We have to change the diffuse to white. Just change the diffuse to white and click OK, like this. And now to come back to that thing, just click to go to parent. You will come back to this one. And now in translucency, just click on this thing and here also change it to white. Just change it to white and click OK. That's all. And now just uh, in model, just move it to the, just move inside the model like this. Now we have a curtain over here. So just click this material, drag it and drop it. Now it is asking assign to object or assign to selection. Just click assign to selection. We have selected this curtain and we dragged it and drop it here. Just click assign to selection and click OK. Once you did that, these curtains became translucent, little bit a transparent kind of material comparing to the previous one. So in this way, we can just uh, convert this solid curtains to translucency, or even for windows, we can change the glass material to translucency like this way. So that's all. That's all, guys. That's all for this class. So just try this all the things, how to do a daytime interior, how to do a nighttime interior, and just try to see how this various works and clipping environment things to adjust the fix the scene, and then how just see how to add the HDRI file, how to rotate the HDRI file, daytime HDRI, nighttime HDRI, dome light, plain light. Also, we have done this cove lighting. Just try this cove lighting and then IES file. Then now we just applied material, translucency material to the curtain. So just try this out, guys. So that's all for this class. We'll end up now. So we'll continue in the next class. Okay, guys. Thank you.